buyers, the methods that he uses. Luis is a real estate investor, seasoned investor. He has done a ton of fix and flips and other real estate ventures. But lately, Luis's goal is to actually become the Pace Morby of the Hispanic community, basically. Um, I'm putting words in his mouth, but Luis is a beast at connecting with agents and brokers across the Denver metro area, and essentially finding wrap buyers that either own their own business, they don't have social security numbers, but they have anywhere from 50 to 100 grand basically laying under the mattress, and they can't buy homes. And sub two, as you guys know, is a great method to get people into homes where they don't need to qualify for a loan. So that's the topic. And then once Luis has what do you have to leave by 12:20, Luis?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect. Yeah. I have another actually wrap buyer coming over from the Springs because that's another market that I'm going after strong right now. So I noticed that a lot of the deals that you guys send me are over south.
Yep.
So I already started to work with some people that I know from there, and I started to get more and more traffic of these people. I want to be able to basically be the guy. Every time that you guys send a deal,
Oh, you froze, Luis. Did he freeze for anyone or just me?
my goal, my honest intention is to have somebody ready, somebody that people knows when it comes to dispo. I don't want to do everything. I don't want to be, acquiring these deals and dealing with that and also having to dispo. I just wanted to focus on these positions, and I want to collaborate with everybody. And I really think that if we are all smart about this thing and we are not greedy about these deals, that there is enough meat for us to make something, and for us to continue to focus on our strengths. And that's where um, that's what I'm about. It's just focusing on everything that you're good, and, and letting everybody else who's a professional, focus on that. Like the deal that we put in together today. Obviously came from another student from the sub two community, but obviously I'm already working with you, so I tell you, go ahead and help me out with the TC, and you make some money in that too. And again, this is my whole purpose. I want to collaborate with professionals that doesn't have time to mess around, and they want to get it done, and they also, understand that the pie is big enough for all of us to get fit.
Love it. Love it. Yeah. So as you guys can tell, Luis is a wheeling dealing machine, man. He makes it happen. So we have two deals in escrow right now. We're opening escrow on one right now today, right after this Zoom. I'm jumping on it. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to get into the meat and potatoes. Let me get a poll in the chat real quick. How many of you guys know what wraps are? How many of you guys, if you know what a wrap is, type one. If you don't, type two. Okay. That's what I figured. Most of you guys would know. Let me see. Does anyone not know what a wrap is? Type two. Okay. See a lot of ones. Okay, beautiful. So yeah, Luis, I just kind of wanted to get into the meat and potatoes of like what your marketing looks like. How are you finding these wrap buyers? How are you connecting with these agents? Because obviously you're crushing it in Colorado, and our plan with Luis is to take this national, right? We want to be the person anytime someone gets a wrap in Tennessee, Florida, Texas, Arizona, California, you name it. We want to be the people they go to and say, hey, I have a wrap. Can you bring me a wrap buyer? And then boom, we have a list of 20 wrap buyers with proof of funds waiting for us to send them an address. So that's really the goal. So yeah, Luis, tell me a little bit about how you got started and connected in the Hispanic community and finding wrap buyers and all that good stuff.
Yeah. I've been working a lot with the Latino community for many years. I used to have a brokerage for business financing, and that's another reason why I'm able to find these high caliber individuals that have funds, because they own businesses. That is one. But obviously, I don't just rely on one way to do things. I guess, whenever I get a deal, I literally do everything that is within my possibilities for me to get it done. I don't wait for anybody to come and do it for me. And you have noticed that, I'm pretty intense. I'm always bugging you on the phone, because I want to get it done. I don't like waiting for things to happen. I like to make things happen. And if I tell you, it's because I know business owners that have funds for them to come in and bring in these big down payments. That's the only way. It's not true, because I also collaborate a lot with the CPAs, realtors. I'm always calling, if the people that I have on my board, I have two boards right here in my office, and the people that I have in front of me, don't give me the result, and they're not bringing me the buyer, or if people's not answering, I'm calling people like every single day. I'm calling about, 15, 20 new realtors, CPAs, people that can connect me with the people that can actually buy my deal. So I guess, to put it in perspective, yes, I believe that every single process will bring you deals. Um, you got to do it for a long time, though. You got to be talking to people in that in the way that you're doing it, for so long. But you cannot rely on that one thing. You know, I also like a lot of times if I have a deal in front of me, I just get on my phone and I started asking friends, hey, who do you know that haven't been able to buy? Like I know you already own a house, or you're not looking for a house right now, but who do you know? And I'm just getting behind the phone, like I get very anxious when I don't have uh, positive activity, meaning that if I already have a buyer on my deal on my hands and I haven't been able to position it, I get really anxious, and I started making phone calls. I started, just connecting with new people, because for me, it's like I need to make sure that these people that are bringing me deals, they know that I can perform. That is my ultimate goal. I want to make sure that all of you guys know that I can move these deals, and I feel under pressure every time that I have a deal on my desk. And if I haven't bring a deal, if it's already been 3-4 days, I'm like shit. I'm not doing something right. Also, I'm starting to pay a lot of marketing as well, in social media, Facebook, Instagram, and then also I'm working a lot again, with a lot of realtors. That is one big thing, and also CPAs. A lot of CPAs, they have access to a lot of people, with money that they haven't been able to buy. And CPAs for Latinos are kind of like their consular. They go to them for everything. So
Mm-hmm.
CPAs know all the time, but also I don't rely on the CPAs to get it done for me. I'm always calling them, and every time that I have a deal, I'm telling, hey, did you see the deal that I sent you? Who can we talk to from your people, from your contacts? And I even offer, I even tell them, if you don't have the time to be calling all these people, just put them in front of me, send me these contacts, and I'll be calling for you. Obviously, if I'm able to close the transaction, I'll pay you as always. Like the Sabino Street that we did. I found the buyer through a CPA friend of mine. She actually is my accountant as well. But it's just being having an intention. You got to be, just having an intention about making it happen. And I think that's the biggest reason why I can move these deals.
Yeah, I love it, man. And that's what I tell everybody too. Like real estate is a business that will chew you up and spit you out. If you're not intentional, you're not like if you don't want it. That's what I tell people. If you don't want it, it's not just going to hand it over to you. You have to be making tons of phone calls every day. You have to be, like if you're working a 9 to 5 right now, real estate is a 10 to 10. It's an 8 to 8. You're going to be working 12 hours a day. So it's, you see people that just got into real estate, they wholesaled their first deal, they made 30K. It was super easy. That's the 0.01% of people. 99% of other people grind for months before they ever see a check.
Mhm.
So I love that. Okay, so some of your marketing methods, and I love this. I've never even thought about this. Is CPAs, right? Because obviously they know who has money, who's like
Mhm.
bringing in a lot of money, right?
Mhm.
Um, and some of these business owners, right? They may make 200 grand a year, but they're only showing that they make 50 grand a year, right? So they know who's got mattress money, right?
Who's
Who's
got the
who's
money?
got
Yeah.
who's got offshore accounts, stuff like that. So I love it. And then what I'm going to show everybody later today is like, how can you find the top performing realtors, specifically the Spanish speaking ones too. I'm going to show everybody how you can find the Spanish speaking realtors that actually do deals in Texas, Arizona, Florida. And then what does that phone call look like? How do you connect with them? How do you build rapport? You know, how can you show that you're a competent person and that you actually know what you're talking about and that you have homes for sale too. So I'm going to show everybody that. I love the CPAs too. Have you done any work with lenders, Luis?
Not really. I find that they're not very open to sub two. Most of the lenders, the traditional mortgage lenders, they're not very open because I have talked to everybody, literally. I always, make a list of, okay, who am I going to talk to today? And then sometimes I go talk to lenders. Sometimes I go talk to CPAs or realtors. I make it fun for me. So, I don't get bored too because I have
Mm-hmm.
ADD. So if I go do something all the time, I get bored and I don't do it. So, but yeah, I have talked to a lot of lenders and I haven't gotten the best response. They feel like if they give you a client, they're gonna start ruining their reputation. They're just more iffy about it. So I haven't got the best success, but I mean, we can. The more people that we talk to is always the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've made some phone calls to lenders, and most definitely some are like, "That's illegal. I'm not touching that." But I have had some really good conversations with lenders where, of course, they have 50% of people, these people apply, they deny for one reason or another, so they may have a list of denied dead leads that they weren't able to get approved. Um, Lenders are tough because they can't get paid for sending you a referral. Lenders can't legally accept referral fees. So you do have to come up with more creative ways to pay them if they're open to it. Some lenders are like, I do everything by the book. I don't want any of your money. But one good way to approach lenders is right. Every lender, 90% of their leads come from real estate agents, right? A buyer hits up an agent sends them to a lender to get them pre-approved. So if you can say, hey, I'm sure you get tons of agents that send you buyers, and I'm sure a few of them you deny, I'd love to help out the realtors that you work with. I can still pay them a referral fee and just make you look like the hero. And maybe I can pay, make a donation to your marketing budget, something like that. That's one way you can get around that. But sweet. No, I definitely appreciate it, Luis. Anything you want to shout your social media, share, how can people get in touch with you?
Yeah, my company's name is Casa para Todos, a home for everyone in Spanish. And one thing I will say, guys, I think that it's important to remember that this is a magnificent business. God bless Pace Morby to put it together. Who has structured all this and giving us all the materials, but we're here for the long run. Let's not get greedy on the deals. I see a lot of deals that people send me with huge down payments, and also they want to charge 6-7% on these deals too. And it's like, at least for myself, I feel like these people just want to get rich on one deal. Why not? Then why not rather have more traffic on the deals? Like we bring in more deals collectively, and we're able to all make money. A little bit, and also we put it as a good scenario. The end buyer. And everybody wins. So let's not try to get too rich on one freaking deal. Let's actually do volume, which is what this system is about. 1% out of 100 is better than 100% from one. So I think that if we keep that in mind, we all gonna make a lot more money and gonna be more efficient about this thing.
I love it. Do you want to drop your Instagram handle in the chat, Luis?
Yeah, well, it's Luis de la Cruz and Facebook and then Instagram as well. And I'll drop it here. And then
Okay.
also it's Casa para Todos. And yeah, that's it, man.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Right on, Luis. I appreciate it, brother. I'll let you get to your appointment.
All right, thank you, sir. Bye bye.
Thanks, man. I'll talk to you after. Bye. Okay, sweet. So yeah, guys, so that's the topic today is basically finding wrap buyers, right? And essentially, like I said, Casa para Todos, yeah, go follow Luis. He's doing a lot of good stuff. The guy's a beast, man. The guy works like crazy. He calls me all day, all times of the day. It's beautiful. But yeah, so this business model, if you guys think about it, right? I don't know how much I can talk about it, but essentially there was a sub two student that bought over 50, 60, 70 sub two deals from wholesalers. And his intent was to wrap them, right. He wanted to buy all these sub two deals, put wrap buyers in them, and then like keep it in cash flow, sell his notes off, all that good stuff. What this guy failed to realize is that it's not easy to find wrap buyers. So while he was hitting so heavy on the acquisitions, he didn't spend a ton of time dispositions, right? So now there's 50 private money lenders, 50 sub two students that invested their money with this individual, and now they're just sitting there, right? These private money lenders are fronting the money every month for these vacant homes, and they didn't have marketing in place for finding wrap buyers. So in my eyes, right, this is a $1 million, maybe $1 billion opportunity for everybody in here. Is like, there's so many homestead buyers that have 50 to 100 grand sitting under their mattress. They can afford $2,000 to $4,000 a month, right? But because they're business owners, because they're going through credit repair, because they got a divorce, maybe they filed bankruptcy 10 years ago, whatever. Banks, if you're not perfect on paper, they're going to deny you, especially with higher interest rates now, right? So there's so much opportunity to find these buyers and get them in these sub two deals, and make a fee in between, cash flow, right? So what I've been doing, just started this week, and we're going to keep doing it, is I'm hitting up every sub two student. I'm saying, hey, who has wraps sitting vacant and you need a wrap buyer? So I'm building an inventory list right now of all the homes that are sitting vacant in Texas, Arizona, Florida, Georgia, all across the country. And then from there, we're going to develop marketing where, just like Luis says, we're going to contact CPAs, we're going to contact agents, we're going to do, we're going to contact lenders, and primarily the Hispanic community. They don't have to be Hispanics, but that's who primarily, doesn't focus on building their credit. They don't have social security numbers. A lot of Hispanics own their own business, and they don't want to show that they make 200 grand a year. So they have mattress money, right? So, but obviously other minorities, right? I'm sure like there's a big Russian community in some states. There's a large Asian community in other states as well too. Same thing, right? So if we can figure out how can we find these wrap buyers and put them in homes, you don't have to find the homes, right? All you have to do is make a post. Hey, who has a vacant property that you want to wrap? That's easy, right? I don't have to cold call sellers. I don't have to do any of that. All I have to do is find the wrap buyers, connect them, and I can make a fee. I can get part of their down payment. I can get part of the monthly payment that they get on the cash flow. You can split it up however. So that's what we're going to show you guys today. First, let me just show you guys how you can connect with us. So same thing every week. You guys are probably sick of it, but I got to do it. I'm going to show you guys our Facebook group, the YouTube channel, all that good stuff. Make sure I got it pulled up. So yeah, if you guys want to connect with us, obviously I know most of you guys are in here, but make sure you're a part of the Facebook group. It's called Herd of Profits. I'm going to drop the link to that in the chat right now. So if you're not already a part of it, definitely tap into the Facebook group. A lot of good stuff happening there. We also have our own YouTube channel. So if you guys ever want to come back and watch this video, like, what did he say? I'm gonna call some agents live for you guys today too, so you can hear how that phone call goes. I'm not only also gonna look for wrap buyers, I'm gonna look for deals too, of course. But yeah, if you guys ever want to come back and watch this video, check out Angie's YouTube channel. Drop the link to that. Please drop a like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. And then most importantly, our Discord. So this is where we're pushing everybody to. We want to really build the Discord and make it a community. So we actually started our virtual office hours yesterday. So we opened that up for the first time yesterday. We had a few people join in. I'm sure some people still don't know about it. So if you guys can get a part of the Discord, Angie, can you post a link to the Discord? Someone? Okay, Angie's going to post it here in a second. So definitely make sure you're part of the Discord. When you sign up, it's gonna bring you to our website, and it's gonna ask you to sign up. Use the same email that you used for your Discord. So if you signed up for your Discord with another email, You sign up for our website with a different email, it's not going to work. Okay, so make sure you're doing that. But yeah, tons of resources in here for you guys. The links is probably where most people are going to hang out. And I'll talk about that for a second. Okay, Angie posted it. So the Discord. If you do not have Discord account, sign up here and then click the link above. Okay, so this one, I'm gonna cut this one out. Copy link. Launchpass.com/reps. If you want to be a part of the Discord. Ray says, I'm having technical difficulty. I've been working in with Discord IT department for a month. Hopefully it will get fixed soon. I can't log in. We also have made on the Facebook channel a Loom video on how to get into it. I believe it'll be in the featured tab. So there's our buy box. We talked about that last week. New form links. Jake, can you upload those Loom videos you made to the Facebook right now? Okay. So Jake, if you guys are having trouble getting in Discord, come to check out the Facebook group. Jake's going to post the link. It's a Loom video. It explains how to get into the Discord. So if you're having trouble, it is a little bit complicated for some. So definitely keep an eye on the Facebook group there. But yeah, so the Discord, let me talk about the links real quick too. So I talk about this every week, so excuse me if you guys have heard it 100 times, but right, like obviously we try to just give as much free value as possible. And I think that's a good mindset to have, right? The more value you put out, the more it's just going to come back. So for us, right, we want to just teach you guys as much as possible in hopes that when you do get a deal, when you do have a buyer, that right, you think of us. So we have links. So if you have a deal you're working on, even if it's a lead, even if you don't have it under contract, maybe you just made a phone call and you're like, I think there's a lead here. You're not quite sure how to underwrite it. You don't know what the contracts look like. You don't know how to open escrow. You need a buyer for a deal you already have under contract. Come to the links. These links are also in the Facebook group in that featured tab as well. So you can find them in Facebook. But we have a direct to agent lead form. I'll show you guys what that looks like. So you fill out the JV partner, that's your guys' name. So you'll be listed as the JV partner, the address, you drop the 4 pillars, and then in the additional information, let us know where you're stuck and what you're needing help with. And we will help you get that deal to the finish line. So direct to agent lead form, direct to seller lead form, a dispo form. So this form is if you already have a deal locked up and under contract and you need help finding a buyer. If you have a wrap buyer. So this is very important. This is essentially what we're talking about today, right? So if you have a wrap buyer and you're like, okay, this person has 50K, they're looking for a 3-bed, 2-bath in Aurora, right? You can submit them through here. You're listed as the JV partner. When we find a home for that person, plug them in, you get paid. And then we also have an investor buyer form as well too. So if you guys want to join our buyers list for the deals that we wholesale, you can fill this link out right here. And then I want to show you guys the open office, the virtual office. So this is such a cool feature. We plan, me, Jake, Joey, and the rest of the team plan to be in here typically from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're going to try every day. We may not make it happen every day. Fridays are typically tough because of this meeting. But you guys can jump into the virtual office and make phone calls live with us. We also plan from 1 to 3 p.m. most days to hit the phones. We're going to be calling agents. We're going to be calling sellers. We're going to be calling attorneys, trying to find leads, right? We're going to be generating leads. So this virtual office is essentially for lead generation. So if you need help generating leads, or maybe you have a lead and you have a question on it, you can jump into the virtual office. It's just like you're stepping into the office here in Colorado that we live in. We don't live in the office that we work at, and get some support. What the virtual office is not for is for you guys to just come in and ask us a ton of questions, right? We're in that office making calls. We're making it happen, right? So come in, listen to us make live calls. If you want to make live calls, go ahead and unmute yourself and we'll give you feedback. You'll get live feedback like, hey, how did that call go? We could say, hey, here's what you did great. Here's what we think you maybe should have done differently. So
the virtual office. We're definitely excited to launch that. We just want to see you guys virtually. So, okay, Jake's uploading that video right now. It's up. Okay, so Ray, go check Facebook. That Loom video on how to get into Discord is in there. And then finally, we have a ton of stuff in here. So get into Discord. I'm not going to talk about all right now, but this is the wraps. So this is where we're going to list the inventory. We're also going to list it on our website as well. Thanks, Jake. We're going to list all the inventory on the website as well, but these are going to be our properties that we have right now. So we're building all of these. The Colorado one we have right now, so I can hit visit website. And then so here's the property inventory. So you guys can see we have a property in Pueblo West. Here are the terms. Here's a property in Colorado Springs, Pueblo, Colorado Springs, Colorado Springs, Colorado Springs, Denver, Springs, La Salle, Colorado. That's like Greeley, Commerce City, Denver, Colorado Springs. So once you guys, I'm going to show you how to start calling realtors and finding wrap buyers. Once you get a wrap buyer, you can come in and see, okay, what homes do they have available in these states, right? So we're going to probably get one for 25 states, maybe more. Anytime someone sends me a vacant property that they want to wrap, I'm going to make a new form, upload it in here, add the terms that they want with the pictures, and then you can send it to your wrap buyer and say, hey, here's what the deal looks like. Are you interested? And then from there, we connect them with the investor, the owner of that property, schedule a showing. If they like it, we get the contract written up and we open escrow and get it closed. So, oh, okay. Perfect. Okay. Right. Submit a wrap buyer. And typically I don't send this link. Oh, I created a ticket. Right here. Okay. So you can put it in right here. Okay. Okay. Perfect. And then same thing, that link is also up here, wrap buyer lead form. So what I would do if I was you guys, right, is I would fill your name in here, and then put your buyer's preferred states. That way we reach out to you and we say, okay, we have a property for this buyer. Let's get them showing. You to reach out to them or pass us their contact info and we take it from there. However, but this is just another way. Like there's a million ways to make money in real estate, right? So this is just another way. Maybe you don't have to be cold calling agents for listings or you know, door knocking or calling pre-foreclosures. Like maybe you can just be the wrap buyer god in your state, in your area, right? Like that's what Luis is. Luis is such an impressive guy. He's just got this vast network. Like I sent him a deal mostly in Metro Denver. That's why we're trying to expand to the Springs because there's so many more deals in the Springs. But I sent him a deal. He's like, yep, I got a guy with 75K ready to go. Like we literally have 2 deals open in escrow right now. And like they were locked up within a day. That's how quick he is. So, okay. Let's see. Am I missing anything? Virtual office talked about that. Oh yeah. Let me talk about the meetup. So if any of you guys are in Colorado, we have a sub 2 meetup happening tomorrow at the Monkey Barrel. I think from 4 to 7 most likely is when we normally have it. So if you guys are in Colorado, you want to come meet the team, network, have drinks. We usually have a pretty good turnout. Usually we get around like 40, 50 people that show up. So tons of good connections. If you're in Colorado, make sure you can come out from 4 to 7 p.m. tomorrow at the Monkey Barrel in Denver. It's off of 44th and Tejon. We're going to post that in the Facebook group and all over Facebook so you guys know where to find it as well too. Sweet. Okay. So who wants to make some live calls to agents or watch me make live calls? Okay. Okay. So, and I was doing this just yesterday. This is one of my methods of lead generation. If you guys don't know, realtor.com is an amazing, it's probably the best website for finding agents. I can look anywhere, right? Whatever city, and I can filter by who has the most for sale, who's sold the most, right? And another beautiful thing is I can filter for who speaks Spanish, who speaks French, right? Whatever. So that's what this filter is. I'm looking for the realtors in Knoxville, Tennessee. What I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to switch this to Colorado Springs because we have the most inventory there that I know of right now. Okay. Wow, she speaks a lot of languages, Monica. So I'm going to look for who's got the most sold listings. And I'm just going to call like the badasses in Colorado Springs that speak Spanish, right? So typically, why is it not working? Why can't I scroll down? Let me refresh. It won't let me scroll. Okay, there it goes. Typically, I kind of go past the first page or so. I'm looking for actual agents. So like Monica Breckenridge, this number I already know is going to go to her office, right? She has 66 for sale. That's just not her, right? She's got a whole team built out, so it's going to go to her office. So I'm looking for people that have like 2 listings, right? And that's like her primary language is Spanish. So that's the goal. We're going to call some of these agents and I'll give you guys the pitch, man. It's super easy. I don't really have a script for it. Some agents get tons of phone calls and they're usually turned off to cold callers, but other agents are very kind and very friendly. So I'm just going to start hammering the phones. And also, this works for text messages too, right? Like you can develop a script for text messages, go through and just start texting these agents, right? It'll be obviously faster. You won't be building as much rapport, but this is an easy way to find wrap buyers. So I'm going to start with team 12 active. Like he's sold 109, anywhere from 30K to 1.2. Just closed a deal yesterday. I hope these guys speak English, porque mi español es muy malo. I'm not very good at Spanish. Thank you so much.
You guys hear that ringing?
Hi, and thank you so much for calling Flat Rate Realty Group. We're so sorry we missed your call.
Okay. Didn't answer. On to the next. We're going to call Brian.
Hello, this is Brian Bowles with Remax.
On to the next. Margarita.
Hello, this is Maggie.
Hi, Margie. My name is Dylan. I am just trying to connect with some of the top performing realtors in Colorado Springs. Is now a bad time? Do you have a second? Yeah, so I'm a real estate investor. I actually do work with a brokerage up here in Denver. What I'm looking for is buyers essentially. I have a handful of properties in Colorado Springs that I'm selling on seller finance. So I'm just looking for if you have any buyers that, have a down payment and can afford, a normal monthly payment, but for whatever reason a bank's denied them. Does that sound like anyone you would know?
No, right now.
Not right now?
Not right now.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, definitely keep me in mind. Like I said, we have tons of properties. I have about 5 in Colorado Springs and Pueblo, a couple in Denver. This is our business model. We buy homes and then resell them on seller finance. So, if you do come across any buyers that for whatever reason are struggling to get approved, we can most likely get them into a property.
Yeah, no, for sure. I was on my team.
Okay.
I will give your phone number and I will let them know. Sure.
Okay, absolutely. And what's a good email for you, Margarita? I'd just like to shoot you some information about my company.
Yeah, it's Maggie sells more home and .com.
Margie sells more homes.
Yeah, Maggie sells more homes at gmail.com.
Okay, and it's Margie.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, sorry, I'm driving. Yes, if you can send me an email, that would be awesome.
Okay, awesome. And then, yeah, we're also looking for investment properties too. You know, if you have any fix and flips, properties that need a little bit of work, or any ones that would make good rental properties, we're open to that too. But I'll send that to you in my email. Okay, please do. Yeah, my name is Dylan, Dylan.
Thank you, Dylan. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Margie. Have a good day. Bye. Okay, so easy, right? Like, very sweet, very friendly, right? I'm not bugging her. Hey, will your sellers do a sub 2? I'm the 100th person that's called her about it, right? So I'm just trying to build a relationship, and I'm doing two things. I'm killing two birds with one stone, right? I'm developing a relationship with an agent so that way she can send me deals, right? I'm going to send her my buy box, and I'm also going to send her information about our company and the properties that we have available for seller finance right now. So easy enough. Let me see. Let me go to Margie sells more homes at gmail.com. I couldn't tell if she was saying Margie or Maggie. So we'll see if this email shoots back. But this is exactly what I was doing yesterday, right? Let's see. Investor buy box, add me to your buyers list. Easy enough. I'm going to change this up. I'm going to actually put her full name in there because I don't know. Margarita. It was great speaking with you today. See attached for our buy box, as well as the information about the homes we have for sale on seller finance / dueño. That's owner to owner. That's how you say seller finance in Spanish. Also attached is some information about our company and some of the recent actions we have completed. Might be an agent right here. Hi, this is Dylan.
Hi, Dylan. Brian Bowles. I may have missed a call. I'm sorry, I was on the other line.
No worries, Brian. I appreciate the call back. Yeah, my name's Dylan. I'm actually just trying to get in touch with some of the top performing real estate agents in the Springs. So
That would not be me.
that would not be you. Okay, no worries. You're not doing it anymore.
No, I would say maybe I was on a used to list, but shoot, there's no volume.
Yeah, it's tough out
but
there.
If you have something to sell, I'm available because we're looking for inventory under rocks right now.
Yeah, that's under rocks. I actually do have some properties to sell. I'm not looking for traditional listings. So I'm a real estate investor out of Denver, and I have a handful of properties in Colorado Springs and Pueblo. I am looking for buyers, but I'm selling these on seller finance. So if you have any buyers that were struggling to get qualified over the past year, this may be a good opportunity for them to get into a property, dueño a dueño or seller finance.
Love it. I think that's great. What type of homes do you have?
Yeah, so let me open it right now, actually. So we have single families. We do this all across Colorado and a few other states as well too. So I got a couple of single families. I got some townhomes. I got a condo in Denver. I can send you a link to the ones we have available, and it's got a couple of different terms there, and you can let me know if you have any buyers in mind.
Give me a ballpark of what kind of interest rate are we talking on the seller financing piece?
Yeah, so they're going to be around, bank financing. So typically we're asking around 10% down, around 6 to 7% interest.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be an interest with anybody I would know. Yeah, rates are gonna be heading closer to the 5, and yeah, and for just regular bank owned rates, if you guys had a little lower than that, boy, that would be certainly interesting. But rates are looking like they're gonna head close to 5% probably by mid-year is what I'm hearing.
Absolutely. And so these are negotiable as well too. How we typically structure it is people can get into these for less than 10%, and the interest rate might be a little higher. But if they can bring more or close to 10%, then yeah, maybe we would do a 5.5 or 5% interest rate. It just depends. We have a unique business model. I don't know if you've heard of it lately. We buy a lot of properties, what's called subject to. So
Oh, yeah, I won't have anything to do with subject to. No, not gonna be a participant. Thank you. Not my deal. I'm against it 100%. And every realtor in this town has been. Right. Anyway, they do not have anything to do with
sure, I got you. No worry. Of course, there's some risk involved. People have their opinions on it. No worries.
not one that I would ever be interested in. I appreciate your time though.
Sure. All right. Great. Appreciate it, Brian.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye. That's someone who's looking for listings under rocks. So that just tells you something, right? That's funny. Okay. No worries. I mean, no sweat off my back. On to the next one. That's funny. He's looking for listings under rocks, and he won't touch sub 2. All right. On to the next. Let's see, Eric. Okay. Eric hung up. Araceli. Yo creo que, I think that's how you say it. 8343.
Hello, this is Araceli.
Hi, Araceli. My name is Dylan. I am just looking to connect with some of the top performing agents in Colorado Springs. Is now a bad time? Do you have 5 minutes?
Yeah, I have 5 minutes. I'm actually driving to an appointment, so you're perfect.
Okay, awesome. Well, yeah, so I'm a real estate investor. I have a couple of properties in Colorado Springs. I'm actually looking to sell. These are investment properties. We have a unique business model. I'm looking to sell them on seller finance. So what I'm hoping to accomplish is to find some agents that have buyers that have been struggling to get approved lately, and maybe my homes might be a good opportunity for them.
Yeah, that's actually awesome. I would love to see what you got.
Okay, love it. Yeah, let me send you over the inventory I have. I have a few in Colorado Springs, a couple in Pueblo, and a couple in Denver as well.
Okay.
Yeah, we buy a ton of properties and then turn around and sell them on seller finance. So if nothing I have fits for a client you have, we may have some stuff coming up in the future.
Yeah.
Let me see. What's a good email for you, Araceli?
By ARA@gmail.
Oh, sorry, you cut out there. What was it again?
Homes by ARA@gmail.
Easy enough. Homes.
It's always the stupid. It's always the stupid road. I lose signal.
No worries. I know how that is. I lose signal every time I'm about to pull into my garage too, and that's always when I'm on the phone.
Yes, or my block.
Yep.
Like literally, as soon as I turn into my block, I don't know what it is, but I hope you caught it. It's homes by ARA@gmail. That's my best work email. I constantly have buyers in different situations, so I'm very open to seeing what you have.
Okay, love it. Absolutely. Yeah, I'll send you the inventory we have. Also send you some information about our company that just shows some of the recent transactions we've done. And then on top of that, we also do fix and flips as well, and we also do buy rental properties. So if you have any listings that are maybe struggling to sell or pocket listings, I'd love to take a look at those too. We're buying pretty aggressively 2024, so I'll send you some information about that as well too. Awesome. All right. Thank you, Araceli.
You have to save your number.
Yeah, please do. I'll shoot you a text message with my business card, my digital business card, and I'll lock in my phone as well.
Cool. Thank you. I
Thank you.
appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Thank
All right.
you. Have a good rest of your day.
You too. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Easy enough, right? Like 4 phone calls in, and I get Araceli Ada, who's got sounds like plenty of people that fit that for, right? Like these phone calls are so easy. Yeah, you're gonna get guys like Brian, but that's why he's looking for listings under rocks, right? Because he's so old school, right? He's not opposed or he's not open to anything creative, right? Like I kind of wanted to go into a little bit more with him. We can agree to disagree, man. We bought 30 homes this year from real estate agents in Colorado Springs alone. So, obviously you're wrong, right? Okay, here's another agent calling me back. Hi, this is Dylan.
Hey, Dylan, this is Frank Griffin. It looks like I missed a phone call from around 12 o'clock.
Yeah, hey Frank. Yeah, thanks for giving me a call back. I'm actually looking to connect with some of the top performing agents in Colorado Springs, and that looks like your team. I just wanted to talk to you. So I have a couple of properties I'm looking to sell in Colorado Springs on seller finance. So they wouldn't make sense as traditional listings, but I'm hoping to find some agents that may have buyers that were struggling to get approved over the last year and see if any of my properties would be a good fit for them.
Right now, to tell you the truth, I only have buyers that are cash. I only have 4 buyers and they're all cash buyers.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not sure if that's like you or not. But yeah, so all mine are just cash buyers.
Okay. Beautiful. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, so I'm actually a cash buyer myself too. We have an investment company. We're based out of North Denver, but we buy all across Colorado. We're mostly looking for fix and flips. So if you have any of those too, I'd love to take a look at what you got.
Okay, yeah, perfect. I'll keep your number. And then I'll let you know when I get something.
Okay, sweet. Well, if you don't mind, I'm just going to shoot you an email with some information about our buy box and our company. Sweet.
Yeah, it's help at flatraterealtygroup.com.
Homes at flatraterealtygroup.com. Okay, awesome. Well, I appreciate the call back, Frank. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You too. Bye. Did he say Flat Rate Realty or Flat Rate Realty Group?
Realty.
Someone heard it.
The name of it, right? That's the name of his company group.
I think he said group.
Flat Rate Realty Group.
Group. Got it. Okay. Boom. All right. And then easy enough, right? So I'm going to email Margarita. It was great speaking with you today. See attached for our buy box, as well as the information about the homes we have for sale and seller finance, dueño a dueño. Also attaches some information about our company and some of the recent transactions we have completed. Thank you so much. Let me actually get rid of this one. I know this one sold. Okay. And I'm going to capitalize this too. Please keep in mind all terms are flexible / negotiable. Monthly payment / interest rate is determined by size of down payment. Okay. No, CJ, I wish. Estaba aprendiendo español por 2 años. I've been learning Spanish for a couple of years, but I'm still not anywhere near fluent. I can hold I can order food. That's about it. Right on. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you coming out, man. Okay, so boom, I'm gonna shoot an email to her with that. All I do is hit share. Anyone with the link, copy link. Colorado inventory. Boom. Okay, and then I'm going to drop our buy box, Colorado buy box, and our credibility letter in there. Easy enough. Shoot that off. And then go to send. And then I'm just going to send emails to these other people. So Aura is my A plus, right? But that, how many calls was that, right? And I had a pretty good success. I had a decent amount of agents answer. Okay, so Margie's email was wrong. It's probably just Maggie, I think. But Aura is my ace in the hole. AR is great for our buybacks, as well as the information about the homes we have for sale on seller finance. Last one, Daniels. Okay. Throw our buy box, throw this. And I'm wondering if I can just send this as a PDF. I probably can, right?
Dylan, if you just do a blind copy, you can email them all the same email.
Oh, that's easy enough, huh?
Yeah, and then they don't know.
Okay. Yeah, let me just do that, Angie. That's why you get paid the big bucks. Okay. Smart, smart, smart. So let's try Maggie sells more homes at gmail.com. That's her. There we go. And then homes at flat rate realtygroup.com. Okay. Easy enough. Let me actually delete this. I'd rather send it as a PDF. Oh, no, it's going to send it as a Google Drive.
Her name Margie?
Is Margarita, but she probably goes
so
by
it's
Maggie.
Margie, not Maggie. It's probably
No,
Margie.
That's Angie, you must have been sneezing. That's the first email I sent it to, and it shot it back, but then her picture popped up when I typed Maggie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Chew.
Okay. That looks good like that. Mi teléfono está muerto. Yeah. Here. I got 10. All right. Easy enough. All right, guys. So like that's just to show you viewer. Yep. Send. Hopefully they don't have to request access. I don't think they would. But yeah, so we're going to keep it a little bit shorter today, guys, but just want to show you guys, right? Like there's just so many different ways to make money in real estate, right? So, yeah, if you guys want to jump into the virtual office, this is kind of our schedule every week. Monday from 1 to 3, we plan on making phone calls to agents on market, specifically targeting their low equity listings. So I'm going to be that annoying person. I'm going to be another annoying sub-2 buyer. And we're just going to specifically target low equity on market listings on Mondays. Tuesday, we're going after expired listings. So we've had a lot of success this past few months targeting expired low equity listings. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday, we just connect with all the wholesalers and we're trying to get their dead leads, right? So like who's who are the top performing cash wholesalers in whatever market, right? Send me your dead leads, man. I'll convert them to creative finance and get you paid. Thursday, this is what I did yesterday, is basically what I just did. It's agent outreach, finding wrap buyers, finding investment properties, all that good stuff. And then today, Fridays, we actually just focus on building our own portfolio. So we're hunting for Section 8 properties in a handful of markets that we're personally buying in. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Again, tap into the Facebook group. Get into the Discord. If you have trouble getting into Discord, it's in the Facebook group now. And yeah, send us your leads, guys. If you're struggling with leads, we can get them closed. There's not a deal that we're not able to get closed as long as it is actually a deal, right? So send us your leads and we'll let you know if it's a deal or if we can get something done with it as well too. I'm sure hopefully CJ can attest to that, right? CJ's got some virtual assistants, hammering the phones. He sends us stuff all the time, man. We're on the phone with him. We're on the phone with his agents, wheeling and dealing, underwriting deals. He just sent me a foreclosure that I'm going to jump on right after this. So if you guys are hunting foreclosures, low equity, direct to seller, direct to agent, wrap buyers, all that good stuff, and you need help, we're the team for you. Okay. So thank you guys for showing up. If you need anything, hit us up in Facebook, hit us up in Discord, and we will get to you as soon as possible. Appreciate you, Terrence. Thank you, guys. And yeah, we'll see you on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. And yeah, hope for all of our Colorado peeps, we see you at the meetup tomorrow, 4 p.m. at the Monkey Barrel. Thanks, guys. Peace. See you guys.